So we're having a masterpiece discussion today, mostly an update to our movie masterpiece we talked about a few days ago. We got our very first look of MPM-15 movie masterpiece, Transformers 2007 Decepticon Brawl. The Chinese Hasbro site on Weibo, as well as the Chinese video website Bilibili, they posted a whole bunch of stuff, images, videos, everything documenting what is happening with this latest movie masterpiece release. And he looks pretty fantastic. Again, 76 steps, transforms into the M1 tank, comes with an open and closed mouth for emoting like he did in the movie, probably for when he died, which is going to lead to one of the accessories in a second here. 2 sets of missiles, his claw weapon, and of course, 6 different blast effects, most of those being used for all his different guns and weapons, but one of those blast effects emulating when he was shot and killed by Colonel Epps in the movie. And that's probably what the open mouth is for. So it's his death shot. So pretty cool looking. Again, it's not surprising that he is the next one. They want to complete the 2007 crew, and he joins it. Now, absent from this, of course, I was wondering, because we are missing Frenzy still. And I figured maybe, we could pack him in here with this. He could be a little figurine that doesn't move or anything. They did that with some of the other characters. But that is not the case. We do not have Frenzy here, and he is not a pack-in item. So while this is on its way, and now we have a more or less complete movie 2007 lineup of both the Autobots and the Decepticons, we do not have Frenzy. And if you want to be really, really anal, we don't have a protoform character either, which technically they don't have to do, but it is if you want to really cover every single Transformer design throughout the movie. Now, that being said, since we don't have a Frenzy and we don't have an indication if we're going to be getting one anytime soon, what would be the best Frenzy figure that you could use that could scale with your masterpieces? Obviously, third party hasn't shown anything yet, but I feel that there is some options. I mean, let's put it this way, 95% of Frenzy figures that do exist do not transform into the disc player. They're just articulated figurines in different ways. But we do have a really good one that is, something that does at least move while it doesn't transform. And that would have to be the Human Alliance Barricade. If you pick that one up, it comes with a pretty decent Frenzy figure in there that, while it doesn't transform, is very articulated. And I find it'll scale pretty well with your masterpiece display of these giant robots. So I think it'll work. So if you're looking for a Frenzy for your display, if you have a Human Alliance Barricade, or if you could get just that little Frenzy from it, that's probably the way to go until third party does something. Or alternatively, if Takara somehow packs them in with someone else, maybe we'll get a crazy protoform release and it'll have the Frenzy packed in with it. Who knows? But we will see. And if you want the best protoform, I don't know. I guess up to this point, it's the Aaron Archer one, because you don't really have much choices outside of a few other things. But then this starts this whole conversation with this whole thing is the future of Masterpiece, incomplete collections, and everything like that. Because mainline Masterpiece, the rumor is that it's going to end with MP-60 Jinrai. And if that is the case, what's happening with the cliff jumper that we kept seeing images of? Was that just a troll from third-party companies? Is that not going to be a thing? I guess not. On top of that, we have that Masterpiece Rhinox that's supposed to come out that is numbered before Jinrai. It's MP-59, but that one doesn't even have a release date. So what's the story with the Rhinox? The Jinrai, we have a release date, but we have nothing for the Rhinox, just some vague Q3, Q4, 2024 releases. So what's happening with that one? And again, if Masterpiece truly is over, the main line of it, does that mean we're not going to be getting a Rat Trap? Does that mean we're not going to be getting an Air Razor? We won't complete our Season 1 Maximals? I don't think we're going to ever complete our Predacons. We still have a lot more to go with those guys, but we were pretty much a Rat Trap and an Air Razor away from completing our Maximals. So I guess your best Rat Trap as a stand-in would be that Deluxe Class Generations one, which kind of always was a stand-in, at least with a lot of photography in the past officially. And we don't have anything that's an Air Razor that scales up. I mean, we would need a Voyager scale air razor of that like Beast Wars Again air razor that came from that BWVS 07 Loyal Showdown 2-pack with Inferno. I mean, if that was like a Voyager scale one, then it would kind of work, but that's not the case. So I guess like third party is probably going to have to step in and complete our last two Maximals for our Beast Wars Masterpiece collection. And I mean, it's not the first time they've had to step up. They've been stepping up already with all the Season 2 Maximals and Predacons. They've been doing all that Transmetal stuff that has been absolutely fantastic. So I guess, I guess that's going to be probably happening. Maybe they'll take a step back now, or a leap back, and finish the old Cheese Eater and the Bird Lady. But we'll see what happens with that. I always like to complete our micro collections, and hearing that Masterpiece potentially might be ending on an official capacity with the mainline stuff is kind of a downer. But we'll see what happens with that. We also have a small update, an update to our Studio Series 112 Deluxe Class Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. We finally got some nice shots of the back of the box, and this does confirm now that he will be coming with a pack-in Matrix of Leadership that stores in his chest. So this now makes it 100% confirmed that it's head over shoulders better than that mainline Optimus Prime that we discussed before. The mainline one is going to be $19.99, pretty much $20, and the Studio Series is going to be $24.99, pretty much $25. So for $5 more, you get the translucent plastic on the Studio Series. You get the better alt mode with all the guns and articulation. You have an opening chest now that probably is going to lead to more parts and pieces, and a Matrix of Leadership accessory on top of also the Energon axe. Yeah, man, I don't know anyone that's going to want to go with that mainline one now knowing what we know with the Studio Series. So that gives you a better option, so check that out too. We have the images now to kind of ogle at. And that's it, more or less. Tomorrow is Saturday, so we have the Transformer Slag podcast Saturday night live stream. Can't wait to hear all what you fans have to say about Transformers 1. It's been pretty wild and varied, depending on which group of people you're talking to. So I'll talk to you tomorrow, Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. And we'll talk about the robots in disguise. Thank you again for listening, and we'll see you very soon on the Transformer Slag podcast.